But like at 25, even earlier, in your 20s, you get to the sense of you don't want to be alone. You want to be able to have a family one day and, you know, prosper in life. Theoretically, no, not theoretically. I'm gonna just say this. When I was growing up, um, I realized that I've always wanted to be a dad, and it's because one, I love kids, and two, even if you were to be a multimillionaire or just super rich and have all these grand things, a big house, super nice cars, everything, I don't really think there's a point in life if you don't have kids. And hear me out on this, because money, as grand as it is and as much as we need it to survive in the world, guess what you take to the grave? Zero. You don't take anything to the grave. But if you have kids, at least you live on. You continue to live on. And yeah, it might be a struggle and a half, but at least you get to raise them and, have them be your best friends, hopefully, and raise them to be great people and leaders of the new generation and everything. I think what caught me the most is when COVID was happening, and then I had to go to the doctors because I was having some really bad heart issues, and I didn't get the vaccine yet. And the nurse asked me like, why haven't I gotten the vaccine yet? And I was like, well, because I heard that it hurts your infertility or whatever it was. And she's like, well, do you want to have kids? I was like, I don't even know yet. And she's like, well, usually a lot of people your age just know they want to have kids and everything. I was like, yeah, I mean, but it was actually more important. Like, I don't know. It was a really long time ago. I don't even remember half the stuff she said, but the video is not, this video, I don't really want to get into the whole kids section, even though I spent like 2 minutes and 30 seconds on it. What I want to get into it is, I'm 25 years old, and as much as I want a relationship, I'm actually low-key really happy to be single. I brought up the whole first part with like having nice cars, nice house and everything, and having no kids, and that'd be no meaning to life, because that's exactly what I'm feeling. It's like when I'm single, as I'm now, I'm like, whoa, I have so much more freedom to myself because I don't have to worry about another person's actions. I just have to worry about my own and growing myself and doing all this stuff. And it's like, as obviously I would love to be in a relationship just like any other 25-year-old, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, dude. I mean, yeah, it sucks I can't hang out with somebody 24/7 like that and do some stuff with them and create memories, but I mean, this is the thing. What I have found out is, as a car guy, your car becomes you, and it's something that you're very proud of, and you just keep on constructing and making it better and better because it makes you. Like, the only other thing I do is make YouTube videos and then play golf. Which I know it's like two completely random things from literally the very beginning of this video, but the importance of being single and figuring out yourself and understanding yourself and just wanting to keep improving yourself. And when you know you're on an exponential grind, like, why do you want to include somebody else in your life when you know everything's going good, and then, God forbid anything happens to the situationship you're in or whatever, they crash it down. So now you're in depression again. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't had a relationship in probably 2 years, and I'm being personal here, but I've stayed abstinent for 2 years, and I mean, it's not really been the best decision of my life, but it's been like, yeah, it's been lonely here and there, but I'm the happiest I've ever been. I mean, I'm noticing exponential growth within myself, and like, I now know what I really want to do with my life and go from there. And it's just, I'm that type of person that wants to keep striving for the best, and it makes me happy, and not have some sort of worry. And the like fades out. Sick. Okay. Well, at least you can still see me. But I just want to make sure that my life's not fading out. And again, I know I gotta, morally, I gotta find somebody to have kids with, but I don't know, man. It's just, if anybody is watching this video and they're in my age range, or whichever, older, younger, I want to know how you feel. I mean, I think a lot of women, especially, really want to have kids like around 25 to 29. It's a prime age. And I totally get that biological time clock and everything, but I mean, what's the point of kind of like selling yourself out to some loser to have a kid, or whatever? I mean, I don't mean to sound rude, but it's like the way I envision this is you find somebody that you really want, and then you can actually spend a life with them. And if you're in my position, it's like you really want that, but at the same time you're single and you're actually doing just fine. So I don't know. This video may have been all over the place, but the moral of the story is that being single is not the worst thing in your 20s. Yeah, it sucks. And it sucks because you see a lot of your friends that you grew up with either have kids or get married or whatever. But to see a self-reflection physically and you're like, I'm proud of you, is like a whole different story. To be proud of yourself is a whole different level of happiness, man. I used to never be proud of myself, and then I'm just extremely proud of myself. Obviously, like, the only thing that's really holding me back is financial freedom. Everything else, I'm like, dude, you experimented with a lot of crap within 6 years' time of graduating high school, or it's been longer than that. Wait, 8 years and 7 years of dealing with crap, and you're doing just fine. You may not feel like it sometimes, but you're doing just fine. So, I know this video might be a little longer. I'm gonna try and get to the front and pause this, but if you're new to this channel, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. Like, is being single better in your 20s, or being in a relationship all happy and sweet and lovey-dovey being better? I don't know.